Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of the Blackbird Grimoire. Welcome to the daily forecast for Sunday, March 31st, 2024. Good morning to you. Happy Soonest Day. Our astrology for today, we have the sun in Aries, cardinal fire, representing courage. The moon is in the third quarter Sagittarius, mutable fire, representing optimism. Mercury is in Aries, a cardinal fire sign, representing alertness. Venus is in Pisces, mutable water, representing compassion. Mars is in Pisces, mutable water, representing curiosity. Jupiter is in Taurus, fixed earth, representing practicality. Saturn is in Pisces, mutable water, representing nostalgia. Uranus is in Taurus, fixed earth, representing renovation. Neptune is in Pisces, mutable water, representing the imagination. And Pluto's in Aquarius, fixed air, representing reformation. The moon phase is the third quarter waning gibbous, so release the unneeded, absorb wisdom from all sources. We are still in that letting go phase. For the Sagittarian moon, teach if you have something to teach, engage philosophical debates, go hiking, get outside. But avoid cramped spaces, don't give unsolicited advice, and don't get lost in pointless arguments. So, this is the day of the sun, and the sun, as we know, is a purifying force. It has been said that daylight makes for the best disinfectant. And of course, we can make spiritual application of that idea. Is our path guided by what is fitting and proper for ourselves, or is it more aligned with someone else's vision? So, shine a light on your practice, shine a light on your soul, remove that which is not serving you. If you are not pursuing a path that is right and proper for you spiritually, you are not going to have a good outcome for that path. Do not be afraid to prune when pruning is needed. Today's tarot card is the Five of Cups. Five represents difficulties or challenges, the suit of cups, the water element, receptive energy, and emotion. And the key words for this card are disappointment, defeat, and regret. Kind of a downer note, particularly for the last day of the month. Perhaps this is referring to some inclement weather. It has been said that if March enters like a lamb, it goes out like a lion. And there were many areas of the country this year who, they had a very good and very spring-like, very, very mild beginning to March. So, some of us might be feeling ill effects of that today. And if we are, that is what it is. It's natural to feel a bit cast down. We're all ready for the flowers. We're ready for the gardening. We're ready for warmer temperatures. We are ready for that light half of the year to actually feel light and actually to be warm and to be more welcoming. So if you are getting down by the weather, just do the best you can. Engage your coping skills. Try not to focus too much on what you wish the weather was. Try to make use of the energy that you have available to you for that. But what if it's something more personal? What if we've come to the end of a road of something and we didn't get the outcome we wanted. We're really sad about it. There is a period of mourning that I think it's fine for us to feel. Just don't take up residence in a state of mourning. Don't get lost in grief or guilt or any of these things. These are emotions that are for the moment or for a period of time, and we should use the energy of them to propel us forward into the next chapter. So today's Celtic Triad reads, 3 things better forsaken by those who love them: sport, carousal, and strife. So sport, this isn't, counsel that you can't enjoy sports and games. Have you seen some of the information about the historic games associated with Lunasa? The Celts, they enjoyed their sports. They enjoyed competition. They enjoyed having fun. But it shouldn't come at the expense of more serious matters. If you are constantly distracted, if you are placing undue importance upon these things, and you're not taking care of weightier issues, that you need to readjust. You are not setting yourself up for success when you do that. Then we have carousal, which is just excess for the sake of excess, constant indulgence, doing things that are risky that we probably shouldn't be doing, rejecting responsibility. The sooner you give that up, the better off you will probably be. And then strife. Ooh, wouldn't it be interesting if all the people who enjoyed strife actually gave it up? The people who create controversy or they create difficulties because they have something to gain or because they're bored and they can't find something constructive to do to alleviate that boredom. Giving up strife for the sake of it, that is a virtuous thing to do. Letting all of that go. There's going to be enough actual strife that arises organically. There's going to be enough conflict that comes about perfectly naturally. We don't have to create it. It is not good to create these things like the cats. If you just heard the meow from one of my older cats, because one of the kittens was, you know, a little bit too close to them. That was creating strife where it didn't belong. But we don't have to do that. We don't have to encourage people who do that. We do not have to reward their behavior. So there's a thought for the day. The magical intention today is centered on goals. We have the color orange, the beech tree plant, the beaver animal, and orange calcite for the crystal. And it is worth asking ourselves, are we really pursuing our goals or are we just deceiving ourselves? Probably most of us have been guilty of this at one time or another. And if we aren't pursuing our goals, is that just a question of, do we need to put forth the effort, or is there something out of alignment with that goal itself? Is that goal not really something we're needing to do at this moment? It can be easy to get caught up in goals that we think are important, or that are more of a distraction to issues that in our lives or in our spiritual practice that actually need to be addressed. So it is worth examining the merits of our goals themselves if we find ourselves not actually going after them. So, for pagan practice today, you might describe to yourself your concept of justice. Justice is a word that I've noticed in recent years gets tossed around a great deal, but people aren't actually talking what that looks like, let alone how that might be accomplished. So, define it to yourself at the very least. Know what you are talking about. This would be a good day to visit a local park. Again, weather permitting, have a picnic if possible. Again, just get outside. We will feel so much better if we are able to actually enjoy the outdoors this season. For your meditations, you might choose the Sun Tarot card for your focus. Go ahead and plan your week, both mundanely and magically. All things are possible with preparation. So prepare what you need to prepare so you can do the things you want to do. And then you might choose to wear topaz jewelry today or carry a topaz crystal just for the energy. Then our journal prompt today is, what is the best part of a lazy Sunday afternoon? I think we all need to have times that are specifically set aside where it's not structured time. We don't have to do anything. We can relax with our book, or we can, you know, we can do a lot of different things. We can take a nap. I'm sure for a lot of parents of young children, the idea of nap time is really super appealing. So, what is the best part? If you have a lazy Sunday afternoon, how do you really like to spend that time? Just for the sheer enjoyment of it and nothing else to consider, just enjoyment. That'd be something to journal about today. But that does it for today's daily forecast. Come back tomorrow for the next edition. I'll leave your reactions to this in the comments below, or email me at Brigantia Blackbird at protonmail.com, and I'd be happy to have a chat with you there. But that'll do it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.